Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live show. Rob should be here any second. Let me just see. I'll send him a text. How's everybody doing? You only got a week left to give me a Christmas present. That's how many shopping days there's left. So, what do they say? It's the 16th, 8 more shopping days, maybe 7. Depends on how you count. Today's over with, right? So, 17th, 18th, 19th. It's 3, 20, 21, 22, 23. It's 7, 8 if you count that day. Anyways, I'll give you the phone number if you want to call in. Just made some tea. A lot of drama this week because it's the WNBA. There can't be anything but drama. Let's see. Call in number. Hopefully Rob will be here in a minute. All right, so who's here? Tell me who's here. Who's out? No, 3 people. Who's out there? I have a sore throat a little bit. So I made some tea. That's why I made tea, because I'm tired. No. Okay. Snap out of it. All right. Well, people calm down yet? Or are they still upset at Kate and Clark? You really, I guess the people who aren't going to watch her anymore aren't going to be here for the show. I thought they tightened these up, but it didn't do any good. Rob's here.
All right, the party can start.
There's Rob. We can start. We can start now. More drama, Rob. More drama. Every day there's drama.
Yeah.
It is one woman blamed everybody but the women in the WNBA for, they say we're trying to pit women against women. Like it's our fault that these people are making these comments. It was hilarious.
They do it themselves. We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. They do it themselves.
No, it's our fault. We're pitting the women against women. That's our fault.
How can we do that? We have that much power over women?
I have no idea. There's my tea. Hang on. I can play it for you. You can see.
What games we got? Oh, we got Vikings Chicago tonight. Okay. We got 2 games tonight.
2 games tonight?
Huh. I'm doing it now. The Lions lost Montgomery and McNeil for the season.
So, Rob, what'd you think of Juju being in with 5 minutes and 22 seconds left, and they're up by 54 against a team that sounds like a high
I
school team?
told you, they're padding sports again.
What is that? It's all good?
Yeah, they're padding the spots.
You wouldn't have done that if you were the coach, though, right? You'd be
No, I
developing
would not have.
you'd be developing your freshman players, right?
Yeah.
And your sophomores.
Well, I wouldn't have my star in there because see, if I was the other coach, I'd be playing Juju hard because you're trying to show me up. Let Juju go for a layup. I'll put him
Right.
on my.
Well, she got it going for a what do you call it? A rebound. Came down on her ankle. It doesn't look that bad. It looked like she just twisted it real quick. Does it roll over real quick? I don't think she got hurt that bad. Oh, what?
Yeah, but still,
She won't know. She won't know for. It's going to be sore today, no matter what. But she probably had an MRI done or something.
Yeah, it's just stupid. Why would you even do that?
Play? Yeah, well, she shouldn't have been playing. So, but it's her coach's fault because someone tells you to go in, you go in, or someone's going to say you stay in, you just play. You don't really.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd come out and say, "Hey, take me out, coach." I don't know if I'd do that, but the coach. This is all the coach's fault.
Yeah.
And I don't think Caitlin was ever in when they were up by 54 with 5:22 left.
No.
I'm sure she was in when they had games that were out of reach, but not like that. Not to that extent.
Like 50-some points. That's
54 against a team that sounds like a high school team. I never even heard of the college.
What was it called? What the college was? It was Long Beach State, was it?
No, it was called Elon, ELON.
Oh yeah, they're in North Carolina.
I never heard of them.
Yeah, they're in North Carolina. One of my former players, he wanted to go to school there for ministry. He's a minister now.
I mean,
yeah, he was there. It's in North Carolina.
They were 4 and 5, but 4 and 5 playing what? Are they even Division I school?
Yeah, they're Division I, Elon. Yeah.
Oh God, I never heard of them. I don't know what to say, Rob.
They're freaking goobers.
Bunch of goobers.
Yeah.
All right. So who's out there? There's 4 people out there. Who are they? What are your names? Where are you from? What do you want to talk about? The goobers.
We're talking about sports today, no politics. Just going to cut them off. I'm done with politics. This is a sports show.
I had a guy who does podcasts that started talking about Caitlin Clark's freshman year and Paige Beckers, and he said Paige Beckers was not nearly as good as Caitlin Clark her freshman year when she won Player of the Year. He's just looking at certain stats. I don't agree with him. I think it's very close, regardless of what side you want to go down on. She actually got more votes the next year. She got 4 votes that year, 1 vote her freshman year. She kind of just won in AP. I can't find the voting tally. So I looked up and I researched the Heisman, not the Heisman, the Wooden Award.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I read you some quotes about those people. I said John Wood would probably be, and it's decided. Let me just see. Let me go. I bookmarked it this time. Because I'm thinking of doing a video on it. Should Caitlin Clark been 4-time Player of the Year? That's what some of her fans think. So leave site. Will I be leaving this site? Let me hang on. Let me get on a different tab when I don't want it to cancel. Let me just hang on. Let me open up a new tab and do that. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if I do screw up anything.
Hey, what's up, Eric?
Eric's there.
Yeah, she's 6'7". She's one of the best players, definitely. Betts is for UCLA. Yeah.
All right. So, Rob, the Los Angeles Athletic Club announced its 2021 women's national ballot for the John Wooden. So apparently, the Los Angeles Athletic Club decides who the 15 people should be on the ballot. That's the people that screwed over Caitlin Clark. Like, they didn't put her on the ballot as final 15 when she was probably the second best player in the country.
That's a John Wooden Award.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's based out of LA. Yeah, of course, that makes sense based out of LA, UCLA, yeah.
Yeah, but there was no freshmen other than Paige Becker, so it was a very senior oriented. And she was considered in the top 5 by the U.S. Basketball Writers Association. She was considered in the top 10 because she was in the top 10 of the Naismith Award. She made the finals for that. She got a vote in the AP. Out of 30 votes, she got 1. And she was in the top 6, theoretically, in the AP All-American because she didn't make All-American first team. She made second team somehow. There is just some kind of conspiracy. She led the country in points and was second in assists. She couldn't make a top 15. How is that possible?
That's where it started, Mark. It all started there.
I know. I remember it happening because I was following her at the time, and I got, you're kidding me? Chuck Receiving not won 15. I thought she was one of the top 2 or 3.
Definitely.
What's up there? What do you think? 6, 7.
Yeah, Betts is going to be a good player.
I want to see her go head to head with Prince Sedona. What's her name? Sedona Prince. They're both 6'7".
Yeah.
So
she's not a senior, is she?
Betts is a senior.
Oh, okay.
I think they're both seniors. In fact, Prince is 24 years old.
Was Betts even mentioned when they were doing their so-called pre-draft? I don't think she was even mentioned.
Yeah, no, she was mentioned in their top 25. She was pretty high up, actually.
Okay.
She was around 5 or 6 or 4 around there. 4, 5, 6. I'll look it up. In fact, it's still on the site right now. If you go to it's just still a link to it. If you go to their homepage, I think you can still see a link to that 25 greatest players. Yeah, it's still saying under trendy now, Rob.
Okay.
Let me see where she was. She was pretty high up.
After the list by team. Yeah,
she was 6.
By team.
No, she was 6, Rob.
Yeah.
Juju was first. Paige was second. Hannah was third. I don't have a problem with that at the time. Kiki, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but she was 4th. Madison Booker from Texas was 5th. Lauren Betts was 6th. Anissa Moore was 7th. Flajay was only 8th.
I'm looking at this one. It's called Tankathon. And she's not even on there.
Who's not on there?
Let's see. She's like down. Let me see. Bettis. Let me see.
Bettis is down. Right now, how they perform so far this year or preview? It's 2 different things.
So Paige Becker's first. They got Paige Becker's first. They did a mock draft. Paige Becker's first. Kiki second. Mills third. Merrill 4th. Citron 5th. And then 4 and Dominique Magalana. They got Flood 7th. This must be, when is this draft?
What date is that?
This is updated. It's an updated draft.
Can you send me a link?
The site's called Tankathon. Yeah, it's called Tankathon. Here, let me send it to you.
I don't know how you do a draft when you don't even know the order of the teams.
And then they have it where it's up and down with
they do know the order. I'm sorry, they do for this. They don't have the order of teams for football yet, right? They have the order of teams. I don't know how you do a draft until the players play like 3/4 of the season. I'm not getting into that.
I just sent it to you. Hold on, I gotta close the door.
I can say who I think is a favorite for winning player of the year just by their play, but I'm not going to get into like draft selections at this early in the year. What's a simulator? Is it done by computer? What do they mean by it's a simulator, Rob?
Yeah, it's a simulator. It keeps updates, I guess. Yeah, it updates.
Where's Betts?
That's what I'm saying. It got updated. Said ratings updated 28 days ago.
Oh, that's ridiculous. She's. Let me just see. Isn't she a senior?
She's not in the top 20. Yeah, it's not in the top 20.
Hang on.
But this is for the draft order, they said.
She's a junior, but I thought she was coming out. Let me just see what her date of birth is, Rob. Hang on.
Uh-huh.
Let me see if the date of birth is on ULC.
Hey, what's up, Joseph? Well, the one lady Watkins from South Carolina dunked it. That was pretty cool.
Well, Toby can. I don't know if she has yet. Toby can easily dunk it. So I don't know her date of birth. Oh, there it is, October 15th. So she will be 22 next year.
Yeah, next year.
Well, that's okay. As long as she's 22, the year of she can go out early if she wants. She's got one of those October late birthdays like Flage, where they're older than most of the people in their class.
Right.
She started late or something because
Yeah,
I would have been. I was 20 when I was.
They got Paw going to the Sky.
I was 20 when I was a junior. She's 21. So let's see. Pow.
Yeah, she's 10th.
Let me see that list. Going to the Sky?
Yeah. She'll be.
Why would the Fever pass on her?
I know.
Are you kidding me? 3-point shooting for Caitlin Clark?
Right.
No.
And
I don't think that.
Yeah, it's weird. They got Paige went up and switched with Kiki. This is round one. This is in round one. Let me see.
The Fever is going to choose Asia. Her name's AJSA. I don't even never heard of her.
Looks like she is. Yeah, I got to look her up.
She's 19.4 years.
Yeah, she's got to be European. Let me just look up.
She has to be. She would have to be 21 at right now.
Let me see. Look her up.
I mean, maybe she's a huge talent. I don't know. I don't know who she is. I've never heard of her. She's from Slovenia. She's 6'4". It's got a nice height, but I don't know how good she is.
Let's see the basketball. Let's see.
Big board 11th, mock draft 8th. They're going to take a big woman. She got the MVP in the under 18 women's European Championship.
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking at the video of her.
Competition under 18.
Yeah, it is now. Look at the players who are freshmen and sophomores.
No, I'm saying, I understand. I'm just saying it's not a professional adult league. So
I don't want to hear this.
I never heard of her, but
no, me neither.
But
she looks like she's supposed to be good.
I don't know. I like Pow. She can hit the tree.
She's only. I'm looking at her thing here for FIBA. Let's see. She only under 20. She averaged 9.9 this year. 23. She averaged 15.9 in the Women's European Championship.
They think Fudd's going to drop to 7th.
That kind of makes sense.
Well, she's injured again.
Yeah. Yeah, Joseph. Yeah, I mean,
Dominique Malonga,
6'6". That was a nice dunk by her. It wasn't sloppy. It wasn't one of those little sloppy lays in. She actually dunked it. I was like, oh.
Oh, okay. I know who Dominique Malonga is. She can dunk, Rob. She's 6'6". She plays from. She's a 19-year-old from France. They think she's going. What they think she's going 6.
The Mystics. With the Mystics. Mystics have 2 first-round draft choices. They're going to pick up. Definitely, they'll probably grab Morrow.
I haven't seen Morrow play, so I don't even know how good she is.
The Sky have 2 draft choices too in the first round. Wow, if they get Mills and Pow, they're going to be tough.
We'll see.
If the Sky get Mills and Pow, that'd be.
Raven Johnson, 16th. I don't know. So, until she start being more than 20% from threes. So Sanaya Rivers is 17th. What about the other girl? Is she not a senior? Is the other one in North Carolina State? Is she not a senior? What's her name again?
I don't know. They got Van Lith 25th.
You know her name. What's her name? Oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank on her. James. Her last name is James. Isaiah James?
Yeah, Isaiah James.
Isn't she a senior?
Let's see.
She's actually better too. She's a better shooter than the other one. Let's see. Did you see the new rankings came out?
Yeah, it's like
nothing surprising.
No surprises. No surprises.
It is kind of weird that you're 12-0 LSU and you go down a slot. And Maryland is went down a slot. It's because the team beat UConn. I don't know. North Carolina State, I don't see them here. Hang on. They lost too many games. They don't even get votes anymore. Whoa. Oh, there they are. 21st.
So Basil says you decided to start a different stream without deleting the one that had been up with alarm bells.
Was that Isaiah James is a senior? Why is she not?
No, but I'm reading what Basil's saying.
So you decided to start a different stream without deleting the one that's been up with alarm bells. When I do 2 people, it's different than when it's 1 when it goes on. So.
Oh, they were sitting there in the preview room all alone.
I don't know how to combine it without. It's there, but I don't know. Hang on a second. Let me just go change it. Hang on a second. Let me go do something. I don't want to screw it up though.
Hey, Vadim. Yeah, Joseph, we were just talking about that. How can you be up by 15 and leave Juju in there? That doesn't make sense.
54, I think.
It's crazy. Two other Vadims, not sure who. There's only one Vadim.
My opinion is the coach is dumb for doing that.
Yeah, I would never do that.
If they were up by 24, okay, 54, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. What are you trying to do? Trying to doing the pad thing, trying to show her how great she is?
She wants to get her points. They're playing a lousy team. Get the points earlier in the game.
Yeah, stats chasing. Yeah, that's right, Vadim. Stat chasing. But if I was the other coach, like I said, if they had their best player in, I might pull the old back in the day. Have someone like, maybe not intentionally, but.
Was that stat padding?
Of course it was. Yeah, it was, Jay.
How can it be anything but stat padding if they're up by 54 with 5:22 left?
Yeah, that's all it was, which is really sad. Maybe not the knee, Basil. Maybe this is a nice little hard foul if she ever drove in.
But I wouldn't take it out of the player. Her coach put her out there.
What if she refuses? What's the coach going to do? Bench her star player, say, "Hey, I told you."
I think she should. Hey, coach, maybe I shouldn't play. We're up by 54. I think she should do that.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't refuse to go out if my coach told me to put that. I would say something to her though. Like,
I mean, I would walk by and be like, "We're up by 55, coach. Why am I back in?" Unless she, like I said, she wants the stat pads and it didn't bother her.
pulling out Tanya
Tanya
Harding.
Harding, my knee. That had to be one of the hilarious things that ever. That would have to be the most.
At 6'7", they should be dunking. I was saying the woman who they have going 5th or 6th, she can dunk. She's 6'6". Dominique Malunga, she is from France. She's 6. She dunks easily. And then you got Toby Fournier, Rob. Is that right?
Fournier.
She dunks easily too, but I don't know if she's dunked in the college yet. But
Hey, what's up, Bobby?
She played well last game.
At Power Extreme. What's up, Bobby?
Yeah, she was in the game also in the other game, the blowout games, Rob. She played where she got all those points in those 2 games in a row. She was in late in the games on those too. It wasn't as bad as 54, but it was a blowout, and she was in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
She played 32 minutes correctly. Yeah, and I'll look at those other games, how many minutes she played, but they were blowouts. Hey, Bobby, let me look that up, because I can't say that Caitlin Clark was never in a game where they're, maybe the game was out of reach, but not 54 or anything like that, not to that point.
Yeah, Jay, we did a video on that, and she's been catching heat since that. Everyone's going after the Mystic owners. How stupid is that?
How is Lisa James not on their list, Rob? She's better than. Maybe I missed it.
No, it's not. She's not on there.
She's better than Rivers. Why would Rivers be listed ahead of her? No, she's a better player than Rivers. Sorry, I've seen him play. She's more consistent shooter.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Exactly, Joseph. You're not dunking on me. And then if I was a player, or like I said, I feel bad. If I'm a player, I would ask first. I would tell the coach why you got your star player, and what's the deal with that? And then
the rankings disappeared. What the hell? I'm an NCAA women in the rankings disappeared.
Yeah, she should get the business, Joseph. That's my opinion. That's just me. That's what is it? The unwritten rule.
They asked the coach, and she wouldn't answer the question. So it's just so stupid. All right, let me just see. So what was I looking up, Rob? I was looking up Juju and the other ones. Okay, and the other games.
Thanks, Joseph. It's that old school mentality. Get a little centered here. There we go.
All right. So I know she played 32 minutes in this game because I saw the but they beat. All right. They beat St. Louis by 39, it looks like. It's 35, 30. They beat. And they were up by 34 going into the 4th quarter, and they blew them out in the 3rd quarter. Let me just see.
JoJo Moore from Kentucky, she's pretty good.
What is going on here? This can't be right. Oh, yeah. She played 31 minutes in a game that they won by 40 points. So that was the game that she got 7 of 9.
Well, Power, the basketball. To me, dunking it doesn't turn me on that much. I like a nice pass for a layup better than, but if it happens a nice pass and a dunk, that's pretty exciting. Dunking is kind of exciting for the game. There was a time, we're pretty old, where there's a time you couldn't dunk the ball all because of Wilt Chamberlain. They banned it because of Wilt Chamberlain. You could just finger roll it. You couldn't dunk it.
I don't think it was ever illegal in the NBA, Rob. It was illegal at college for
Yeah, in college, because I remember
don't do it
when I was
water.
playing college ball, you could only finger roll it. You couldn't dunk it.
After his sophomore year, they banned it, and then they brought it back about 10 years later, I think. But I don't remember.
Yeah, Jay, we know why they're opposed to CC. They're in that little group. That's why they're so opposed to her. I don't know why they don't want to deal with her, Jay.
They beat Baptist by 42, and
so Mark Bobby says with Paige Beckers, he says that you said her mother was black.
not her biological mother. Her stepmother is black.
Oh, well, you didn't, because you said her mother was black, but you said her mother.
He didn't listen. I said when she was 3 years old, her parents got divorced and her mother moved to another state. She was white. Her husband remarried to a black woman, and she has a half brother that's black. And I think she has a stepbrother that's black also, because the mother had kids before too. Then she had a kid with her father. So.
What's up, Richard? Yeah, stepdad.
Right. And she has a half brother that's her father had with his new wife, who's black.
Yeah, dunking is cool. You can check out especially if it's a woman dunking in basketball. Richard, it's a Power Extreme, yeah. Oh, OK Nation said that, not you. OK Nation. Oh, OK Nation, yeah, said that.
You don't like her boyfriend's politics, so you want her to dump her?
Why not hook with you, Bobby? Why is she going to dump and go after Therese? You're right, Jay. If she was a black lesbian, it'd be no problem. Woman dunking is not exciting. Looks like you dunk. Basil, I don't know, Basil. How tall are you? Are you going to be able to make it over the rim, or is it going to be one of those little sloppy dunks? Artful. Well, I mean, they're not going to be doing it like the men that rock the baby and throw it over their head.
I can dunk on an 8-foot basket. And at least I could when I was younger. I think I can dunk on a real basket with the trampoline.
Oh, you're just 6 foot. I'm 6'2", but I was able to dunk it. I had some hops back then. I was 6'2". I could dunk it.
I could not dunk a real ball, just a little one. Yeah, my brother could. My brother was like 5'11" and a quarter. He could get like the tennis ball in there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So he told me. I don't know if I can't remember.
Yeah, no, Bobby. Even if she hooked up with a brother, she'd be that'd be even worse, because the black woman be. Well, you're taking the black man from the.
Well, not if she had a poor black guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they wouldn't care. Yeah,
you're uplifting him.
Yeah, if he was poor. Yeah, if he was poor.
But if she had a rich black boyfriend, that'd be bad.
Oh yeah.
Because the rich black boyfriend's supposed to get a sister as his wife.
Oh, we're all supposed to get sisters, you know.
Yeah.
I still get. I mean, my wife's Asian. My mom warned me about that. What kind of looks we would get when we moved back here to. I mean, I got that over. I mean, Taiwan wasn't so much with me and my wife, but here, you know. Yeah, I thought it was cool when she did it, but I don't know about uninspiring, but I thought it was pretty cool. Oh, that's cool, Top Gun. You can dunk a volleyball. That's pretty good. Because basketball, you have to have a grip on it in order to dunk it.
I know. That's why. That's why. I think Julius Erving. They showed him. He was like 60 years old still dunking. It's because he's got such big hands and long arms.
Yeah, Basil, I agree. More exciting than a woman dunking not missing a freaking layup. You're right. Ugh.
We did a video on that, but it didn't get recorded that day. We'll have to redo it.
Well, you can tell Mark. You can tell them your theory of why they missed layups.
Yeah, I have one theory, and my brother had he had what's that word I'm thinking of?
Oh yeah, George Gervin, Connie Hawkins.
George Gervin, Connie Hawkins. George Gervin didn't really dunk; he did finger roll more. Connie Hawkins started with the fancy dunks.
Yeah, Power. She's good, but I mean, Hidalgo's small and she can pass the ball pretty well. So I don't know why her vision would be that bad because Hidalgo's makes some nice passes.
A lot of guys 6'9" have big hands. That's true. That's what Larry Bird is 5'6", 9', 6'10". They don't like use the backboard. I don't know. They use the backboard when they do the layups. They just miss.
But Mark says it's because of the refs. They're afraid to get hit.
It is because of the refs, because they don't call fouls. Not the wide open ones. We're talking about the contested ones. And also because the ones that are semi-contested, they're thinking about getting hit in the head because they got hit in the head so many times in the past and you get a foul call. That's my brother's corollary to my theory.
Which we don't. That's where we disagree. With like, if you're going to get hit with a layup, so you should make. I mean, to be scared because you missed a layup because you're going to get hit, then why are you playing? It's going to happen.
Well, what can I say, Rob?
Vadim. Yeah, I know Vadim.
I got huge hands. Look at how big they are.
You got some little hands, Mark.
Can you see how big they are? They're huge. Look at how big they are. They take over the whole screen.
Yeah, when you put it on a screen. But in real life.
Vadim gloves.
You guys are fucking big mouth. No. Yeah, that's right. Big slap pin in your face. That's right, Power. That big. No, that's when your parents, your dad. My dad he had long, big hands too. So, he did a little spanking, man. It's like a freaking paddle.
Hey, Bobby, you threatened to call into the show, but you haven't done it yet. We're ready. We're ready for you, Bobby.
Bezos says you're bragging about palming a pool ball.
Ping pong ball. I can palm a ping pong ball. They'd have to lower the rim at least to 8.5 feet. I think it's more because I think it's more than what the guy.
Well, I already said the volleyball net is only 7 foot. The height of a volleyball net's only 7 foot.
I think I thought the men's was 8 and it was 7 inches less than the men's.
No, it's 7. It's 7. I looked it up. That's why.
What is it?
7. It's 7. It's 7 foot 3.
7 even?
No, it's still like 7 foot 3, something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the men's is 8 and the women's was like 7 inches less or something like that. But let me just look up. Yeah, it goes by centimeters, I think.
Yeah,
it doesn't go by
because it has to be international.
Well, it doesn't have to be for like. It ends up being that way because the beach volleyball is international tournament. So,
no, the worm couldn't shoot. I think his shot was better than Angel's, though. Vadim's his shot was better than Angel's.
I think beach volleyball is a different height than volleyball net height. It's different than. Let me just see.
Yeah, he can at least make a layup.
Okay. All right. Men's in indoor and outdoor volleyball is 7'11" and 5'8". So it's 8 foot. Women's is 7'4 1/4.
Yeah.
That's why I say it wasn't 7 foot because I remember it was 7 inches less. Looks like it's 7.5 inches less. 7.5 inches less than the men.
Well, Joseph, I don't know about that though, but she has a nice body, Angel. If you've seen those bikini shots there, she's got a nice body. I don't know about the graceful part. And that low cut black dress reminded her of Jim Carrey as. Oh, he's wrong. He's so wrong. Well, she had better legs than Jim Carrey. That Vera DeMilo skit in Living Color is too funny. That's
is that
very funny.
The guy that's the sidekick on Jason Whitlock? Is that guy? Is Asian guy? Is that the Asian guy?
For who?
And Jason Whitlock, Shamika.
Yeah, I think.
I forget his name. Vera DeMilo.
DeMilo. It's Vera DeMilo. Yeah, yeah. She was. I loved the little ponytails.
You got to cool it with Angel. That is not that attractive. I don't know. I disagree with you in the body part.
Yeah.
I don't think her face is that attractive. If she doesn't have put the makeup on and do her hair up, her face is rather average.
Yeah. I don't know about that, Basil.
Oh, well, his sidekick that's on there most often is an Asian guy. I just can't remember his name. I'm Jason Whitlock. She's on there more than Shamika is.
Yes, I am Top Gun. Yes, I am Top Gun.
Vera DeMilo. Let me look it up.
Yeah, it's very funny. That's a great skit with.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. I watched every episode of that. So
yeah, Living Color is awesome.
I thought she looked better than Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah, of course, Basil. Yeah, of course, Basil. I've been to, I live in California. Yeah, definitely. She wouldn't stand out at all on the beach. Definitely, you're right about that.
Angel Reese?
No, not if she was in California, down in Venice.
I've been there. I lived in Southern California. Her body would stand out anywhere, Rob. It's insane for you guys to think that. She's got almost a perfect body.
Oh, I like her body. Oh, Hollywood, Florida, he said.
Doesn't matter where you're at. She's almost a perfect body. It doesn't matter what planet. As long as you're on this planet, her body's like a 9.5. Her face is like a 5 to me.
Basil starting off again. Basil, you're crazy.
Yeah. I'm talking about Angel's body right now. Caitlin Clark's body's average. Her face is marginally.
No, we're talking about Angel. Yeah. Basil's got a response for you though. Yeah, Shamika. It has to be a black woman.
It's not your type of body, but that her body's like a 9.5 in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think she's perfect body, Mark. I don't know about that.
I didn't say she had a perfect body. It's just she had almost a perfect body. It's a 9.5. 10 is a perfect body. I actually like a slightly smaller butt than what she has, but I don't get. I didn't say perfect body. I said almost a perfect body. I said 9.5. If she had a perfect body, it should be a 10. Her face is a 5. So.
All right, I got it, Basil.
All right, 9 point. You think she's a 1? Her body's a 1. Okay, you guys are from another planet. Sorry.
This is 1. Nobody says
9.5 out of 100. That's a 1. That's a 1 out of 10. He said 9.5 out of 100, maybe. That's saying she's got a 1. That's insane. How would you guys rate your own bodies? If you're going to give her a 1, I can't wait to see what number you give yourself.
Mark, Yeah, I know, Bobby.
I don't have jungle fever. It doesn't matter what color Angel Reese is. A body's a body.
Nah, Mark, I know you're into them dark girls. It's okay.
Yeah, her butt's a little big. That's what's I give her a 9.5. If it was a little smaller and a little tighter, I'd give her almost a 10.
Yeah, hey, Bezo, don't be mocking out my girl, Audie. What are you talking about?
All right, but you're
big and
entitled to
thick,
your opinion.
man. She's big and thick, man. She's thick.
It's got nice long legs, flat stomach. I don't know. Everything else up top's good.
Too much junk in the trunk. I had a friend of mine. She said you could put a lamp on her butt.
My point is, you guys have if you think that's a 1 out of 10, then you got to be judge your own body by the same standards that you're judging Angel Reese. So that means you're probably like a half out of 10, because there's no way you have a 9.5 body for even if women were judging you. That's my point.
Well, what about you? You're judging women. What do you rate your body?
For my age or for a man in general?
You're saying we should rate ourselves. Look in the mirror. So what do you rate yourself?
Well, I'm in shape, Rob. So for my age, I'm pretty high up there. For most guys my age are fat and out of shape. No, I'm serious. Most guys got fat and out of shape. I'm like 150. I weigh 150. I played sports. I played ultimate frisbee for 40 years. I'm in shape. Compared to guys my age, I have a really good body, but not necessarily when I was 25 and they were 25 or they were 20. But most guys got fat.
You're right, Bob. I like boxing thing. Why should we rate ourselves?
I'm
We're
just
not
saying,
men.
Some of the ugliest, fattest guys have the highest standards for how they rate women. It's amazing to me.
Disclaimer time. You're right, Vadim.
No, I mean, you can't compare a 65-year-old body to a 25-year-old body.
Yeah, Brink is.
Her body doesn't do anything for me. She has no shape. She has nice long legs. Big deal.
Yeah.
That doesn't do anything for me in bed.
Yeah.
All right.
So what do you guys think about that? Like I said, someone brought it up earlier. What do you think about that comment by the Mystics owner? Was that freaking whacked?
Who's whack, Rob?
The owner, I just said. The Mystic owner.
I'm not demanding anything. Mystic owner, what about her? She's from another planet. I mean, who's that? Rachel, you know that? Who's the one? Rachel D. Mayato, whatever her name is, the one that does the videos, the really pretty one. She did a video today, and she just said, "I'm not going to promote this insane comments they make anymore. I'm not even going to do videos about them anymore."
Yeah, I don't think it's just like we were saying in our video. I don't think it's just her that's.
I don't, dude. I'm in shape. Look at. So you want to see? I'm in shape. I'm 150 pounds. Not fat at all.
Mark,
a hamburger body.
Please, Mark, sit down. It's okay. It's okay, Mark. Oh my God.
Yeah. So she said that she's not going to do videos on these crazy people anymore because I'm just giving them like publicity. I'm somewhere between like 5'5" and 5'5.5", depending. Last time I got measured, somewhere between there. Rob claims he's still 6'2". I don't believe him. I don't. You're the only person I know that didn't shrink at least some.
I don't think I shrunk. I think I'm still 6'2".
I'm willing to bet you without even measuring you.
How tall are you, man? How tall are you, Mark? 5'10".
Me?
Yeah. Were you 5?
I mean, like between 5'5", 5'5.5". I was 5'6.5" when I graduated high school, and I never got any taller.
I grew like 3 inches over the summer.
And I was 135 when I graduated from high school, and I'm only 150 now. Everyone, yeah. Oh, she's insane. I got hops.
What's your BMI?
I haven't measured that since I was younger, but it was 18%. That's my BMI.
All right.
That's good. It's not like a weightlifter. They're like
Big
6%.
hands and tight body. Yeah, I know, Bobby. Big hands, tight body. What more can you ask? I know, Top Gun. Can you do that reverse dunk with the ping pong ball?
Thank you, Boxing and Bulldogs. He said it's good to have rational voices on the topics. It's insane. The whole thing's insane. I want to talk about sports, so I want to do a video because someone said in the comment to me the other day that Caitlin Clark should have got Player of the Year her sophomore year too. Someone else in a video, it was Chick Stick Scar podcast. He said Caitlin Clark was way better her freshman year than Paige Beckers. I go, well, if these people are right, she should have got 4 Players of the Year.
You're funny, Bobby. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Bobby. Mine too.
Nice in every year.
Yeah, Vadim, according to the Mystics owner, her logic that AJ isn't that good either, because they're about the same if you go by her logic.
Well, it's amazing to me that they don't care that, like, there's no filter on what they say. The things they say, if they think about it, they know they're going to hurt the popularity of the league, and they just keep saying it. Renee Montgomery, what she said, they're not part of us. They're not us. What
do you think? Yeah, I mean, and then they say it, Mark, and I think usually people say that, and then if you ask them, and if you pull them aside and ask them, like, do you really believe what you said? And they'll just say, like, well, not really. I was just kind of just putting it out there. But they believe what she said. She actually believes it, which is crazy. She believes what she says.
I didn't say she didn't believe it. Doesn't mean she has to say it.
I'm just saying that's what they are. That's how they are. I mean, she actually believes it. I mean, most people, like I said, on the side, if you took them aside when they say stuff like that, they'll be like, well, not really. I don't really think that. Right? I think something else, which is really strange. Why would you say that if you didn't think that?
I think she means it. But
yeah, you're right.
Renee Montgomery. Yeah, I believe that. I believe they mean what they say.
Oh yeah.
My point is, you should know it's going to hurt the popularity of the league, and you're an owner. You want to make money, and you also have to protect the other 11 owners, now 12 owners in the league. You shouldn't say things like that because it hurts the other owners too.
But then they won't, and then they don't come out either. They won't come out and say anything, which is really strange. They won't come out and say anything.
She became the first player in NCAA scoring assistant that way. Yeah, she got 4 votes out of like 30, I think, or 30 out of 5. That's all she got was 4 votes. She was second in the voting, believe it or not. Aaliyah Boston got all the other votes, I think, or almost all the other votes. I looked it up. She got 1 vote her freshman year, even though she wasn't in the top 15, according to Wooden, out of like 30. And then when she won, she only got 20 out of 28 her junior year. That should have been unanimous her junior year. Her senior year wasn't unanimous. Cameron Brink got 1 vote. This is just for AP Player of the Year because there's like 4 different awards. There's Naismith, there's a Wooden Award, the Basketball Writers Association has an award, and Renee is title out of
right.
Yeah,
boxing. I think it's
But people are tired of talking about it. That's why I wanted to bring up the topic about whether Caitlin Clark should have got 4-time Players of the Year. I want to talk about basketball. Okay, I'll talk about basketball. I'll talk about the fact that Juju Watkins is not the best player in the country right now.
Yeah, I know boxing. Only Lexi Brown and Ellie has said anything about it. Nobody else has even said anything about about it at all.
I'd like to see Latson. I haven't seen Latson play yet. The player who plays for Florida State, is that a Naia Lasterwitson? She's leading scorer in the country. They play a really easy schedule, Rob. They don't play any tough games until like March. It's like. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if she's leading scorer in the country, but they're playing against lousy teams. And Bobby doesn't like her shooting form because it's too low, and she's only at 5'9". Is that Bobby? I think, Bobby, you were the one that said that. I don't know how good she is because she's playing against lousy teams all the time.
Well, they don't have Jay. They don't have the guts because I think they all have the same playbook. They're afraid to. You can just see the way they treat Caitlin Clark. No one even no one even spoke up about that. How she was getting abused. She was getting abused, but they were turning it against us Caitlin Clark fans, about that. What are you talking about? They're abusing the other black players. Wait a minute. You just projected what was going on.
No, it's so ridiculous. I don't even care what they think. You know what I mean? I no longer care what they think.
Join the WNBA and ride the pine because Time Person of the Year.
2022.
Yeah.
All right. Here it is. So 2022.
Generous Woman of the Year didn't do shit. How many of you guys still have that Wheaties box with
I was wrong, Rob. I was wrong. So Caitlin Clark got 6 votes her sophomore year. Aaliyah Boston got 23, and Melissa Smith got a vote for Player of the Year when Caitlin Clark was a sophomore. Melissa Smith got a vote from someone from Baylor, someone that probably sports writer in the Baylor area. Boston looks like she got 23 votes. Caitlin Clark got 6, and Melissa Smith got 1.
No, you're right, Bobby. Yeah, Bobby. That's what irks me too. I mean, it's like you're exactly right. You're right. You hit that right on the nose. It's true. I totally agree with you. Yeah. So, but they want to bring the race into it, but then they harass Caitlin Clark because of her race, definitely, because they don't want her to be the front of the WNBA, which is black. Yeah, it's big hypocrisy. Yeah, then Vadim, and they say we're making it about politics.
Well, they're a political league, so the hypocrisy is hilarious.
Yeah,
I don't even take them seriously anymore.
No, I don't.
That's what Renee, whenever her name was, I forgot her name, the really, really pretty broadcaster we just talked about. She's a former basketball player in college. She said, I don't even want to talk about them anymore. I'm not even going to do videos about them anymore. This is so crazy. What's the point of talking about it? And that was her video today.
If I was starting a team, Top Gun, of course, I'd start with Clark. Boston came in the beginning of the year out of shape. Clark brings so much to the table. I mean, way much to the table. Assists, shooting, overall play. I go with overall play when I'm drafting somebody.
Well, I think Asia comments on the privilege pressured Caitlin to make that statement. No, I don't think it was Asia Wilson's comment. I think it was the abuse she got in the league. and the fact that the refs wouldn't give her a call. I think she just wants a call and say, well, if the refs think I'm somewhat woke or whatever, maybe I'll get a call.
No, boxing, I don't think her fan base is going to go. I mean, it might drop because of the people who thought she was thinking a certain way, but I don't think it's going to affect her fan base.
How does Boston get any votes over Caitlin Clark for Player of the Year? Her sophomore year, are you talking about? Top Gun, you talking about her sophomore year? She got 23. Caitlin Clark got 6 her sophomore year. And Caitlin Clark led the game.
Yeah, Vadim, this social media cesspool. I don't even watch it on TV. Most things I watch on TV is like Pluto TV. I watch, and maybe the sports. I don't watch anything else. It's like it's such a joke. It's just everything's like
they thought that Aaliyah Boston was the best defender in the country, and she had a lot of good points and rebounds. So let me see. He asked that question. Let me just see what her stats were. Caitlin didn't shoot well that year. They moved the 3-point shot back, and it threw her off a little bit, I think. She was shooting 24% early in the year from the threes. She ended up just slightly over 31, like 32%.
Thank you, Top Gun. Thanks.
Did you see what her stats were?
those bobbleheads over on ESPN.
Boston averaged 16.8 points, 12 rebounds, and 2.6 blocks the year she got Player of the Year. You watch Mark and Rob over ESPN. I don't think anybody watches ESPN anymore. I only watch Pardon the Interruption, and that's because they're not overly woke, in my opinion. And that's where I get my sports news, because I don't watch Sports Center anymore.
I only watch Sports Center for the top 10. I wait till the end of the thing, and then I watch the top 10.
I used to watch the top 10. I guess.
But yeah, that's the only time I watch with Sports Center. It's like everything else, I'm like, nah.
Natalie Esquire.
Thanks, Jay.
Natalie Esquire is the biggest hater in the world by Caitlin Clark.
Oh, gosh.
I'm embarrassed that she's an attorney. She has a law degree. I don't think she's not an active attorney.
Well, like we said before, Mike, just because you go to school or you have a lot of money doesn't mean you're smart.
They have those awards, you can nominate us for an award. There's awards. There's probably coming up now because the end of the year. There is awards for best YouTubers in the sports department. I've seen them out there. Maybe we should ask people if they want to nominate us so we can get some votes, Rob.
Thanks, boxing.
Who are you talking about? Natalie Esquire? Oh, yeah. I mean, she just hates Caitlin Clark. She's all about Black power and that kind of stuff, and the Black perspective.
Well, it's not. That's what I mean, Mark. With these haters, it's not even a Black power thing. Okay, if you're Black and you just out and out just hate someone.
I know. I'm just saying she's definitely into the Black.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to be.
It says it all about that.
I mean, it's okay to be Black and promote Black things and do that, but don't go to the point where you start hating someone because they're white. I mean, build up. That's what I hate about our culture. Build up the Black people. Build up your culture, and then but don't freaking hate someone. I hate her because she's white. Then that just destroys that destroys the whole thing. It destroys your whole point. You're building up Black. This destroys the whole thing. It's so annoying. You just destroyed it.
Rob, you're the biggest fan. Are you biggest fan of Caitlin or jury in for Mark? I don't know. We have the same views on Caitlin's ability, so I don't know what you're talking about. Rob going off the rails here. Don't listen to Biz. He's always trying to start trouble.
I'm not going off the rails, Basil. I'm just stating facts.
Don't listen to him, Rob. He just likes to start trouble.
Oh, he did this whole long comment in the thing about the freaking when I talked about the Constitution, and I couldn't finish reading it. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy.
I won't touch that topic.
Yeah, that's.
Just ignore it. I don't want to guess that's too political.
Basil, I didn't read it. I couldn't break down a comment, so after the first paragraph, I stopped reading. I didn't feel like dealing with civics, going back with you with civics.
So Roland Martin had Jemele Hill on, and then she had these other Black women on, and the one Black woman said, "Well, they wanted Caitlin Clark to be the best player of all time in college when she didn't win the national championship, so that didn't happen." It's like, it's a team sport. You realize that, right? You realize how stupid you sound. And then the next Black woman gets on and says, "Oh, they're trying to make these women pit against each other." It was like everyone else's fault that these women were fighting with each other. Like we forced them to fight with each other. I go, "You're insane. You're both insane."
Yeah.
And then Jemele Hill, of course, said, "Oh yeah, Caitlin said she wasn't targeted. We knew she wasn't targeted." That's what Jemele Hill said.
Yeah, you're right, boxing. They have 25 years to build this up, and then they have a superstar, and they don't even build it up. You're right about that. It's like, what are you doing?
I told you that they're all proud of building up a league that loses $40 million a year. You did a great job of building up a business. You lose $40 million a year. Why are you so proud? Why you want to take credit for that?
Right.
I wouldn't want to take credit for that. It's not even a good league. It's like a child league. I mean, I've never seen so many immature people involved in one adult organization in my entire life. I mean that sincerely. I've never seen so many immature, small people.
Basil, you're not teaching me anything. Sorry, you may think you're teaching me something, but you're not teaching me anything as far as with your civics thing. I started reading about it. I didn't want to comment about it, but you're not teaching me anything. Sorry. It's not sad. I'm a coach, but you're not teaching me anything that I don't know. You think you are.
Basil, I think he meant if you took it literally and they actually were consistent with the Constitution, that all men are created equal. If you just followed that, is what he basically was trying to say, I think. We wouldn't need any other rules and laws or anything like that. But forget about the fact that they didn't follow it up with women and blacks and the rest of it.
They had to make amendments in it. The Constitution. You have to make all these amendments.
I understand that. I'm just saying, you said if you just follow the Constitution, I think you meant you take that one line. That was actually in the Declaration, but not kind of, it wasn't actually in the Constitution. It was, but if you follow that one concept, all men are created equal, and then we should all be treated fair, the same. It's like Martin Luther King, same thing. If you follow that one concept, you just follow that, be judged by the content of your character. Life is simple after that. But people don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, the boxing. There are a lot of good pro YouTube with black women. There's a lot of them there.
Yeah. Hey Joseph, you just get here.
Hey Joseph. Yeah, you're right. Joseph. I'm done trying to figure out people. I'm too old.
We could do like 5 videos a day, like Mick does, but I can't handle it mentally. It's too much drama. I do like 1 video a day on the drama, and that's all I can take.
Yeah, you're right, Bobby. I mean, it's very frustrating when they want us to watch them, but then if we pick the one person we want to watch, even like I said in the video, even the Coach Minnesota links, oh, we won the cup, so you have to watch us. No, we don't have to watch you. I don't like you. You're a jerk face coach. I don't want to watch you. You're a good coach. You play, where you coach your team, but I don't have to watch you just because you won the cup.
Yeah, it'll be interesting what she says this year. So it will be interesting to see whether Caitlin Clark's television ratings go down or whether her attendance goes down, because all these people are claiming they're not going to watch her and follow her, which I don't believe them. I believe like 1% are going to follow up on that, because they're going 30% she just lost 30% of her audience. I saw one person say she just lost 50% of her audience.
Yeah.
No, she didn't. Are you serious? If she did, that's pretty sad. You stop. You only get punishing yourself. You enjoy watching her play basketball because she's so exciting. Why would you stop watching? You're losing out on some pleasure. It's so stupid.
Right. Basil, we still cool though. It's all right.
I believe it, Basil. I agree with you that at most 1% will stop watching.
Yeah, I agree with you.
If her ratings go way down, I gotta
write that down. I gotta write that down, Basil. Both Mark and Rob agreed with Basil. This is 12/16. Dear Diary.
Worse.
Okay, I got that. I got that written down.
Not even 1%. I don't know. I'm just saying, there are some people who won't stop watching anymore, but I don't believe that vast majority of them won't. There's no way to put it.
Yeah,
go ahead, Rob. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, Bobby. If you can criticize your favorite player, I criticize my players all the time. You kidding me? I'm like, make the shot, make the layup, make the free throw. What's wrong with you? If you don't criticize your fan, then you're not really a true fan.
Yeah, Mick keeps clickbaiting more and more, and it's even, and the clickbaiting becomes more and more deceptive. Just like John the Liquidator does the same thing. They very, very heavy in the clickbaiting. Like, don't they realize it would turn people off at some point and they'll stop listening to their videos? I won't listen to John. I won't even go to John the Liquidator's videos anymore, because every time I go, they're not what his headline says. I stopped watching. I know because sometimes there's news in them, but I thought.
Well, Mark, they're doing what people try to accuse. I think one person in our comment was trying to accuse us of, as far as we're just doing Caitlin Clark because we want to get views.
Oh, well, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Not
At least
even
we're
like that.
not clickbaiting it. At least we're not.
Yeah, he had like about 10,000 views when we started in April. So, and now he's up to 40,000 views. We had 0 in April. That's when we started.
What, he muted you, Basil? That's weak. Can't believe he muted. I can't believe he muted. I don't know why he muted you.
Well, I think I think the clickbaiting is annoying. It's just I don't know why.
Yeah, you're right, Joseph. Just a lot of people don't want to look at themselves in the mirror. They don't like to see themselves and how they are in the mirror, and they exactly take stock of yourself. Not perfect. Not try to be, and not try to be, because that's I can't.
Let me see, Rob. These awards.
Did he, Basil? I was just going to ask you that, Basil. Did you send him a long thing about something, and he and he muted you because you sent it to him? You're funny.
I unsubbed.
That'll learn you, Basil. See?
I unsubbed to Robin and Mick this week, and despite the comments about it in his chat right now, I'm not intending to watch WNBA in 25. Really? All right.
So
Mick took a pretty hard shot. Go ahead. You were one of our first 100 members. Oh, cool. Thanks for your loyalty, Top Gun, and everybody else is here that's here today. Thanks for your loyalty.
Yes, appreciate it. Yes. And if you want to contribute and send some money to contribute to our videos and stuff like that, PayPal, you can do that right ahead too. That's cool.
John the Liquidator? Oh yeah, I saw that, and then I had to look through, like. I wanted the part where she got to the part where like asked about a thing. It was at the very end, and it wasn't even clear what the question was. It's like when you have that much, I don't even know you can make money on that because you can't exert that much of a video and then consider that original content and then pay you for the commercial. So it's kind of complicated.
Oh, he probably got pissed off, Basil, because you were down on his Irish. I didn't know Irish. I didn't know they even had a national basketball team, Basil.
For best sports.
Oh, really, Joseph? That's wild.
YouTubers.
Yeah, people are just missing the vote. They're not even talking about her great play. They want to just talk about the color, which I don't see. I mean, I'm just here to watch basketball. Thanks, Top Gun. Yeah, it is funny, Joseph. It's pretty funny. Can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. Right?
I keep waiting for a membership, Butter. Give us $99 or $199 a month. Really? Yeah, I was waiting until it became more popular before I can start memberships things. But then I'd have to offer you something in addition, like I'd have to have a bonus video. We're not even doing that many videos right now because it's the off season. Maybe we'll do that when the season starts. Is Marcus anti-Semitic? No, because someone called me a Jew. That's true. He goes one time out. He goes, the Jewish guy. I go, I don't even look Jewish. I don't even sound Jewish. My name isn't Jewish. Nothing about me looks Jewish. It was so bizarre.
Oh, what I meant, Joseph, I replied to somebody about cheating. I meant about cheating on defense, and I responded to that person. I said, cheating is like if I know you're right-handed, I'm going to drop my left foot back, so I'm going to force you to your left. That's what I mean by cheating. Yeah. You know.
Are you? That was you boxing in Bulldogs? I said I look like a Jewish guy. I've never been called Jewish in my life or did I look Jewish? I sounded Jewish. No one ever accused me of saying.
I went to 2 bar mitzvahs. My best friend is Jewish.
I didn't say looking Jewish was bad. My name isn't Jewish sounding. Mark. It sounds like a Catholic name. It's out of the Bible.
Yeah, Joseph. This is by cheating. I mean, like you cheat on, like you force them left, or if you know the right-handed, cheat to the side and force them left. You're cheating. I didn't mean like tripping is cheating. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to trip the guy. I mean, I never played, when I played defense, I didn't play dirty ball. I played straight up. I just played straight up, slide my feet, and if you got by me and scored, I'd probably be like, okay. And I just adjusted.
You can prove on camera that you're not Jewish, Marcus. I'll leave that one alone.
I'm not going to touch that one. I know how you can prove it. Real quick. You know too, Mark.
You want to know? No.
Van Dam, please no. Yeah, legal picks and screens are a no. Yeah, that's cheating. That's illegal. Yeah, I don't like that. What's wrong with you, Bobby?
Our fans are insane, Rob.
We got some whack fans. I love our fans. They're figuring it.
We've got the craziest fans there is. At least you're not like crazy like the owners of Mystics, but you guys are still crazy.
Yeah, you're crazy in a good way. You guys are crazy in a good way. You know what you're talking about.
Cheating. What are we talking? What's cheating on someone when they jump in?
Well, no, I made a comment about cheating, and someone wanted to know what I was asking what they meant by cheating. I said by cheating defensively, by overplaying,
okay,
cheating, but not like cheating, not like cheating.
Yeah. The refs in the WNBA are cheating.
Yeah, that's for true.
I mean, I don't understand. I just can't imagine
yeah, Joseph, with the refs. Yeah,
I'm going to protect the black lesbian in the league. I'm just going to call everything I can against the white woman and give her never give her the benefit of the doubt. I can't just imagine in my brain doing that. I just like.
But I mean, Mark,
didn't you become a ref because you were like you wanted to be making ethical calls? Isn't that part of like the whole mindset of being a ref is to try to make fair calls and try to do it? It seems bizarre to me because I think that's the mentality when you become a ref.
Well, being a referee, the main thing being a referee is this I learned is just be consistent. Like I said, my thing was if you're reaching, I would tell you before I made the call, I was like, that was my thing. Stop reaching, slide your feet. I would tell them almost like, stop reaching, slide your feet, or I'm going to call it. And so then if they do it, they reach, that I thought was reaching, I'd call foul. And I would tell them. I just try to be fair when I was a ref. But I mean, even if the ref, I was going to tell you, Mark, when that referee, the thing that really got me is when she got poked in the eye and the referee didn't call the foul. And once he didn't even go over to see if something was wrong with her.
I know. She's on the ground, like he's going on, and it just.
He's like, what's going on here? I mean, he didn't do anything. I would have ran over to her and asked her. And you're not being impartial if you do that as a referee. You're a human being. Are you okay? Are you all right?
No, they don't care. Your coach didn't care.
Yeah, the coach, her own coach didn't care. So, right there.
Yeah, I finally figured out who was standing over. One was because I looked at their tats on their legs and stuff like that, what they were wearing. And it was Kelsey Mitchell, who was on the court at the time. And, what's her name? The other guard.
Well, Basil, the refs, I feel are just following the game plan. It's not, that you're right about the fair. They're just making. I don't know if it's fair about the viewpoint, but I think it's fair to them because they're following what the WNBA is telling them what to do, not how they're supposed to referee.
Well,
boxing, you're funny. Who you got? USC. Who's going to win? USC against UConn. The winner gets Mark's Angel Reese's folder of risque pictures.
I think Boston should have hit Carter with the basketball when she.
I'm going to pick UConn over USC. I got UConn over USC because of strong. That freshman strong. She's
right.
I watched her during the summer tournaments.
I got the impression Boston was like somewhat in shock at what Kennedy Carter did. Someone said she was smiling. I think she was just shaking her head in like disbelief.
Yeah, exactly, Joseph. Why are you pressing me?
Why are you pressing me? It was so weird in the All-Star game. She was like in her face. She was just worried about her time and her playing time in the Olympic team. That's the only reason she was doing it. You'll take UConn too? Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
I got UConn over USC. Boxing Bulldog was asking who I'd take.
I actually didn't make up anyone but Caitlin. I saw someone write that in a comment. I don't know if it's one of our listeners or not, but I just thought it was a very clever line.
Let me see it, Bobby. You woke Negro League.
I mean,
You
I
can
said
say,
anyone but Caitlin.
wait a minute, Bobby. I'll let you slide with that. I know because I know who you are. I know who you are. I'll let you slide with that. I'll let you slide with that.
We can see Racy Angel wrecked off of Mark's class. I don't remember that, but D. Anyways.
I'll let you slide with that one, Bobby.
So yeah, people don't like Gino. Yeah, that's definitely true. I didn't like him before he made the comments about Caitlin Clark. I already didn't like him before that. So they just made him like less. I don't think Boston was smirking at like she was happy that Caitlin Clark got it. I think she was smirking like this is unbelievable. I just don't think Boston would be smiling about it.
More of a nervous. It wasn't like a agreement.
Like, I can't believe what I just saw. That kind of thing. I don't think he was smirking like she was glad. I don't know what Kelsey Mitchell. I didn't.
And where was the coach? And where was the coach? I would have gotten a T. I would have been thrown out of the game. I would have been literally, if he didn't call it, I would have been thrown out of the game.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, Boston likes Caitlin Clark too much and is too nice of her.
She's a nice person. So
it looked like a small smirk, but to me it was like a smirk like this is I can't believe what I just saw. This is unbelievable.
Well, like Top Gun said, Side said she didn't see it. How can you not see that? What are you looking at?
Sides didn't see it.
Yeah, she said she didn't see it.
Well, I mean, her head could have been turned. She could have been looking down the bench to see. So I don't know if she was watching that way direction or not.
Well, then I mean, you're
wasn't in play yet, Robbie. So maybe she wasn't looking at the thing.
What's she looking at as a coach? What's she looking
at? So this is the first I've heard that she said she didn't see it. But she certainly, after it happened, immediately she was on the ground. She could see something happen. Yeah, Jim Tunney died. Yeah, I know they were. That was on last night's football game.
Who was that?
Jim Tunney's a former ref.
Oh yeah, I remember Jim Tunney.
He was on the All Madden team. He was the only one that made the All Madden team. They said it was a
Hey, Mark, what's up?
Yeah, I remember Jim Tunney.
Yeah, she should have got the business. You're right, Joseph.
Did he say stamina too? I thought he just said the speed or strength. Did he say stamina? I thought he said speed or strength, but I don't.
Stamina, Mark.
Stamina. I don't think. I thought he said speed and strength. I don't think he said stamina.
Oh yeah, you're right, Basil. Yep. Before I'm checking that would have been me. I was the enforcer. The old days. Remember the old days?
Yeah, I don't think I would follow Rob Hard and then have to guard him and drive to the basket with him underneath the basket after that.
I would get your number, Mark. If you did that, I'd be like, oh, okay. And I'd see, number 12, huh?
Yeah, I was.
Come on down here.
Even though I wrestled, when I play sports, I'm a clean player. Morally it bothers me to break the rules in a sport. So it's me.
I was a clean player until you did dirty to me. I was clean. I never.
I'm saying I don't commit fouls when I'm guarding basketball. I don't try to. I just try to play tough or physical. I'm guarding somebody, but then
I never out and out
someone's arm.
No, I never out and out wanted to do something unless somebody did something to me or one of my players. I'm more defending my players more than my co-players than I did me.
Stop looking for perfection. You know exactly what I mean, even if I paraphrased a bit. Want to know what you said? Oh, I know. I'm at the end. I'm just saying. You look at your quotes around it, like you were saying. That's what it said. He might have said that. I just don't remember him saying that. That's all I'm saying. Whatever Gino said was insane.
Mm.
You know, and
Yeah, you're right, Bobby. Now they can't hide. Now they can sit there and say that they can try to hate on Caitlin Clark and they can try to ignore what's going on. But we see what's going on. People aren't stupid now. At least the ones who watch basketball.
Okay, I'd be shocked if they don't fire some of the refs. What I said was before about the refs is that in the NBA they get reviewed all the time. So I think some of the ones at the bottom probably get laid off, like a couple of them or whatever, and then they bring in a couple new ones. I don't think the only ones that they leave are retired, but I just my guess. They're not automatically, but they probably have a minimum level of grade that you have to have at the end of the year. And if there's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 below it, I think they get rid of them in the NBA. I think they need to do that in the WNBA, but I need to think they do it even more than that. I think that whatever the level is, they need to raise it higher and then get rid of a lot of them in the WNBA so they can clean house more. I think the refs are so much better in the NBA that you don't need to do that. But I'm not surprised if they're going to fire some of the refs. They were awful. And they all get grades. I'm sure they're graded just like the NBA. And they need to get rid of all the ones that were in the bottom 25%. I doubt they do it that high in the NBA, but they need to do it in the WNBA because they were so bad.
Yeah, you're right, Joseph. Yeah, they need to get this broom and sweep them out. No, Basil, I don't want Basil to get. I don't want Clark to get hurt. I want her to just. I would love to her just get pissed off and pack up and go play up in Europe for a year or whatever, and then the WNBA falters, and then they form a different league.
Joseph, you can Google how much the WNBA refs make, but there's such a big range that it's unclear to me how much they make per year. You can Google it, and it'll come up on Google.
Boxing says drop a link feature so someone can join in.
Well, I don't know, Vadim, how do you get rid of the agenda-based refs? You just, I don't know how you do that. They need to fix that themselves. You know what I mean? Because if they make good calls, except for Caitlin Clark, they're all going to have high grades.
Well, I learned as a ref with my dad. Like I said, my dad ref 25 years, and I refed. The best ref is like you don't even notice that they're there. Right. I mean, yeah, you see them. You don't. At the end of the game, you're like, oh, okay. And my dad used to ask me how he did after the game, and I'd evaluate him. I'd evaluate my dad. I said, well, you missed this call here, you missed that. He goes, well, because da 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 da. I'm like, oh, okay.
So I've been watching sports for 60 years. It's the first time I ever saw refs have an agenda. It's like shocking to me.
Yeah, why would you have an agenda? Like, unless Bobby says they're freaking gambling. That's the only reason why behind it. If you have an agenda,
I don't know. I don't want to say it's gambling when this league. You can tell this league's against Caitlin Clark, so it's more likely because they're against Caitlin Clark. I don't know. Was your dad Ted Valentine? Who's Ted Valentine?
My dad? Or who's Ted Valentine? Let me look up Ted Valentine. Now I have to look who that is. Now, see, basically, you're trying to educate me now. I have to look up this person.
Ted Valentine? I don't know who a Ted Valentine is.
I'm looking it up now. Oh, he's a referee. Let's see his bio. Let's see. He is. Oh, I see his picture. No. Nice picture of him. No, he wasn't, Basil. Oh, he's a referee. He was a referee for 34 years in the Big Ten. TV Teddy, they called him. Thanks for that, Basil. Look it up. I like looking this up. He was good. He refereed 4 NCAA championships, 10 Final Fours. He was a good referee. That's weird. I never heard of him. Thanks, Basil. I never heard of him. I'm glad you gave me this. See, I listen to you sometimes. See?
Robin Basil getting along now? Uh-oh.
He was terrible. They got him listed as him refereeing 10 Final Fours. So he must not have been too bad in an NCAA tournament.
They have at least 2 female refs in the NFL now because I just saw one last night. I know there's the blonde that's ref, and she does a good job. And then they have a short brunette woman, kind of chunky, that was there. And was it during the Packers game? Yeah, because the other coach was like telling, "What's going on?"
Yeah,
with
TV 10. I saw the thing. They called him TV 10.
Well, who was he? What was Ted Valentine?
That's funny.
Was he who's Ted Valentine? You mean him from what Ted Valentine was that? From the Mary Tyler Moore show?
That's not his name.
It was Ted.
He was in Caddyshack. That one you're talking about.
Oh no, who's Ted Valentine?
He was a referee. I just googled him.
Oh really?
They called him TV Ted. Basil says he's terrible because he always wanted to be on camera.
Oh. What sport? Was it football or basketball?
Basketball.
I still remember the ref that.
Yeah, I remember that, Joseph.
Was he college or NBA?
College.
Oh, because it's coming up in a search. College basketball referee.
Yeah, he got his picture and everything.
Oh, he's a black guy. It's not related to you, Rob, right?
All the black. I know all the black people, Mark. They're all related to us. We're all related.
4 decades, he had 4 NCAA championships.
Yeah, he refereed 10.
He won himself. He refereed 4 NCAA championships, 10 Final Fours, and 28.
Yeah.
Well, he must have been a good ref. They do get graded, Rob, and then they get the ones that do well tough. So
yeah.
Whether or not you agree with him or not.
Yeah, of course, Bobby. Yeah, but it was the Caitlin Clark effect. Yeah. Yeah, Basil. Yeah. It was Ted. His name was Ted. And I think it was Ted Baxter. That was a character in Mary Tyler Moore, Ted Baxter.
The joke would not work. I didn't even know what you were talking about for the joke anyways.
But the guy you were talking about, it was Ted Baxter. He was in Mary Tyler Moore.
Yeah.
But his real name is that's not his real name though. He was in Caddyshack. He was great.
Yeah, although the finals did go up from 2023 to 2022.
Yeah, Ted Knight. Yeah, Ted Knight.
Yeah, I remember the guy that did the writing. He found out how much Ted made, and he ripped something. He ripped like pocket in his. He's like, goodbye.
His face is like.
That was a good show.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the boss of the news.
He just died a couple of years ago, Mary Tyler Moore. Best sports movie of all time.
I'm thinking. How about Brian's song?
I don't know my favorite sports movie of all time.
Well, Rocky.
Oh well, that's true. I love Rocky's good. I liked Rocky. I liked Rocky 2 and 3. That started getting a little.
Yeah, that's started getting a little. Jerry Maguire. That's a pretty good one. Major League was good. Major League was pretty good.
I like Hoosiers.
Yeah, Hoosiers. Well, Hoosiers is mine because they stole.
Give me a foul.
Yeah, he stole some of my drills.
Yeah,
they saw me coach and they stole my drills. I was watching
those
drills.
He wants to give the play to somebody else. He goes, "I'll make the shot, coach," or "I'll make it, coach." He goes, "All right, I give the ball." Wild Thing. Rocky 1. Great movie, Rocky 1.
Yeah.
You got to give Sylvester Stallone credit.
I
He's
saw him
smarter than you think he is.
I saw him in Kojak. Yeah, you're right, Basil. It's okay, but it does have its flaws. I'm like, okay.
I like The Natural, actually. I like that
The
movie.
Natural? Yeah, The Natural.
There's something about it. It was corny, but I still liked it.
Yeah.
I was pulling for him, you know.
What about The Water Boy?
What?
Best sports movie, The
I don't know
Water
if I
Boy.
saw. I'm trying to think that I did see that or not.
The Replacements, yeah, Replacements was pretty good.
What's it? Who's the guy in Waterboy? About JFK ass with JE files. No. Why is they're never going to solve? They're never going to solve that unless someone on their deathbed. They're never going to solve what really happened with John F. Kennedy.
Blue Chips was horrible.
Someone on their deathbed says Happy Gilmore. Well, what's the actor's name? Adam Sandler. Okay, he grew on me. At first, I thought he was just kind of obnoxious and childish. Then he kind of grew on me as an actor.
Happy Gilmore.
Blue Chips was terrible. I don't
No, Caddyshack. Caddyshack's my favorite sports movie. Caddyshack.
Yeah, it's a golf movie.
Yeah, Caddyshack's my favorite movie.
That's because Rodney Dangerfield was so funny, and so was Bill Murray when he was looking at this.
Oh yeah, Rodney Dangerfield, and I use those lines. I use those.
Bill Murray's scene when he's cleaning the balls in the old ladies. Rodney Dangerfield, what he says to this lady, you know, like the funeral home's down the road or whatever.
Funeral home's
one line after another.
No, I like when he dances with Ted Baxter's Ted Knight's wife. Hey, honey, you're really something, aren't you? You want to earn $1 the hard way? Look at that.
He really did blow up that golf course. Yes, Gene Hackman is a great actor. He's still alive, right?
Yeah.
I think he's like in 90. He has an interesting career. He didn't really become successful till he was in, like, even got any kind of real roles until he was like in his 30s.
I mean, his first movie, what was it? The spy movie, The Conversation. What was his first one? The
Conversation was his first big one, but then he did The French Connection, and that's how he became a star.
No, his best one, I thought one of his best ones no one talks about is was with Robin Williams was in it. What's it called? Oh shoot! Now I gotta look at that one. When he dresses up as a guy, he dresses up as a woman. At the end, it's hilarious.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot the name of the movie.
You saying Popeye Doyle? What's that movie?
Oh my! Oh yeah, Popeye Doyle. Are you kidding me? Great movie. What is that movie? Let's see. It's called Birdcage. You have to see Gene Hackman in The Birdcage. He's hilarious. He's got Robin Williams. Yeah, Popeye Doyle. He was good. He played a bad guy in the movie with I remember last week I was talking about the guy who's a lawyer and he makes all those movies. John Grisham, yeah, he was in a John Grisham movie with I think it was Matt Damon. Yeah, French Connection, a great movie. French Connection was a great movie.
French Connection.
Oh yeah, the submarine movie with Denzel Joseph. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right, Basil. Yeah, he never got credited for that one. He was hilarious. When he keeps pouring the soup down Peter Boyle's. Oh, Red October, yes.
We did not make top 100 sports YouTube channels, Rob. We did not make the list.
What? I'm highly disappointed.
These guys got like 106 million subscribers. That's WWA. They consider that they're not really hosts. I'm looking for one where there's like hosts.
Wow.
Uh,
Crimson Tide. Oh yeah, Crimson Tide. Sorry, yeah, Crimson Tide. Not the choke Alabama team who's whining about not being in the playoffs. Win some games, Alabama. Win some games. You got 3 losses, Alabama. Quit your whining. We're not in the playoffs. We should be
yeah. Oh, Gene Hackman was in Young Frankenstein.
Yeah, it was great.
What was it? What was his role he played?
He was a blind guy when
Oh yeah. Okay.
With the soup, he kept on pointing down Peter Boyle. Peter Boyle was great in that. He should.
Debbie Does Dallas was a good sports movie.
But you're not well. You're the best, Madeem. Oh my gosh.
Horse One with Lee Marvin.
Shoot.
I don't know what movie that is. I'm the only one that liked The Natural. I don't know. I guess I like The Natural. I like The Natural.
Oh gosh, you got the line of the day, Vadim. Let's see. That movie is. It's called Prime Cut.
Prime Cut. Whoa. Wasn't Angie Dickinson in that?
Let me see. Prime Cut. Let me see who else is in there.
It was a good movie just because she was in it.
Yeah. Let me see. No, Sissy Spacek was in it.
Prime Cut. Oh, really?
Sissy Spacek was in it. And
oh no, why was I thinking Angie Dickinson?
No, she's not. Angie Dickinson is not in it.
I don't know. The Natural. I haven't watched it.
Oh, Natural's good. Natural's always good.
Yeah, I'm not a big baseball fan, but for some reason that movie, I don't know, something about the movie that got to me when I was watching it. When they really get you to pull for a character that much, it really makes you like the movie. And I really was pulling for the character because he missed so much of his prime. You know what I mean? Like I thought of Muhammad Ali. I just thought of an athlete who missed.
You're right. You're right, Basil. Don't look at shout, Miss Test Matcher. He was in Superman. That's right. I forgot. He's in Superman. Bull Durham. That movie, Bull Durham. I don't know. To me, it's a so-so. No one liked Brian's song. Don't you guys cry? Didn't you guys cry?
What about The Longest Yard? I like that.
Oh yeah, Longest Yard's the best. Longest Yard's one of the best too. And then they made a remake of it with Adam Sandler. It was horrible. That was horrible.
The Natural, 1984.
It's Tessmeyer.
7.4 rating. All right.
We used to put in college, you put stuff on someone's chair, and then they sat down. We just look at them and go, "I love Brian Piccolo."
Yeah, James Caan. That's who they wanted to play Rocky in the Rocky movie. They wanted James Caan instead of Sylvester Stallone, but he wouldn't give him. Brian's song is a great song, a great movie, but
yeah,
it's depressing at the end. So.
Of course, yeah.
Let's see what IMDb usually has a whole list, like highest rated sports movies of all time.
Yeah, James, he kicked the bucket. I liked him in Rollerball. I like James Caan in Rollerball. Jonathan.
Is James Caan, is he dead?
Yeah.
No.
course, I liked him in Godfather, but I liked him in Rollerball. So weird to see Raider fans in Las Vegas. It's just so wrong to see the Raiders in Las Vegas.
All right.
This is horrible. I remember because I lucked out and got to see a Raider game in Oakland.
Okay. Raging Bull. They have it by ratings. So no, that's not by ratings, but they start out. Raging Bull is rated high. Raging Bull's a good movie. That's just Sylvester Stallone. I mean, not Sylvester Stallone. Robert De Niro was so good in that.
James Caan. Wow, died kind of young.
This is somebody
82? Not bad. Oh, 1941. You're right. Oh my gosh. 1941. That was a great movie. Jim Belushi. Yeah. So we got two Monday Night Football games on.
Oh yeah, what's on tonight?
We got Minnesota, Chicago, and Atlanta against the
Did they
Raiders.
start already?
No, they don't start yet. It just
Doesn't one
seems so
start
weird to see. This seems so weird to see the Raiders in Las Vegas. Is this
Bears at Vikings. Well, I'd like to see the Vikings lose, so I could watch that a little bit. And Sam Darnold's about to get paid. How it affects his free agency?
Yeah, he's gonna get paid.
What's the other game?
We got Minnesota, Chicago, and we got Raiders and Falcons.
Falcons at Raiders.
Yeah.
And Bears at Vikings.
Of course, you want the Minnesota. Well,
Now I want Minnesota to lose, but
if they win, they'll be tied with the Detroit, and then they play each other next week. Minnesota and Detroit. Ooh, who you got there next week? Minnesota and Detroit.
I don't know, Rob. How do we do on our picks this week?
Yeah, how'd we do?
I don't know. Yeah, let's go look at what we did.
Boxing was asking, are we on next week? Next Monday. Let me see.
Yeah, because I can do next Monday because I fly out on the 24th to my mother's. On the 20th, I could do next Monday. It's the 23rd. And then the Packers are on. The Packers are on Monday.
Hey, the
night.
Browns finally got a first-round draft choice. We're in 7th place right now. We finally got a first-round draft choice. Yeah, I wonder who we're going to draft, Mark.
I don't know, Rob. A quarterback?
Oh, God. Yes, just rub it in there. Who do the Browns need?
Penix plays next week. Maybe. The craziest quarterback ever, Fran Tarkenton. I don't know if he's the craziest quarterback ever. He was the craziest runner ever.
I don't think so. I think Kenny Stabler was the craziest quarterback. Those Raiders. Vikings beat Chicago. They should. Chicago's defense is pretty good, though. Let's see. Has everyone got their Santa shopping done? Nah, I don't have to shop for Santa Claus because luckily my wife, they don't celebrate Christmas, so it's only her and I, so not into that.
Sports movie. Paul Newman in The Hustler. That's another sports movie I like.
The Hustler, yeah.
And the follow-up to that, Color of Money, years later. I didn't like the ending.
Vikings could be the number 1 seed if they keep winning. They got to if they beat Detroit next Sunday. If they win tonight, and then they play Detroit.
You know, Buffalo has a chance at the number 1 seed. The Chiefs has an injured quarterback right now with a high sprain. They have to play Houston, Denver, and Pittsburgh.
Yeah, you're right, Dennis. It won't be that easy. It's not going to be an easy game. Oh, there's Mark Davis. There's Al Davis's son, Mark Davis.
What does he say? If you miss him the first time, just stand there. He'll be back again.
Great line.
Didn't he make it to 3 Super Bowls and lost all 3, though? Because Minnesota lost all 4, but Joe Cap lost one of them. Right?
The great Joe Cap.
He's a better leader than a quarterback, but he got him to the Super Bowl. Like the best Pittsburgh, it was weird. Minnesota had this really good team one year, and that's when they were alternating like home court field advantage. They didn't give it to the team with the best record, and they had like a really awesome defense. Like they lost 17-14 with one of their best team.
Yeah, the Chiefs going to have Wentz, a quarterback.
Well, did they say what is how bad his injury was today?
His ankle?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did they say
not sure.
Jim McMahon was crazy, but Jim McMahon could play.
Yeah.
He just got too many injuries. Are you looking it up, Rob? Are you looking up the injury report?
Oh, what? Oh,
I thought you were looking it up. I'll Google it if you don't want to. I was just going to Google it.
I'm on the air. Uh-oh.
Andrew Reese says the greatest bout.
Boxing bulldog.
I think Sonny Jurgensen was a great quarterback.
Yeah, precautionary from Mahomes. Yeah. Sonny Jurgensen. Huh.
Great quarterback. He'd probably be even more famous right now if Vince Lombardi hadn't died after the first year. Vadim, you look good for your age.
We all look good for our age. We all do.
I don't think I know. There's a difference. No brag, just fact.
No, quick. Who says that? Who said that? I know who said that. Who used to say that?
Yeah, it's from a Western show.
Yeah, I know who said that. Older guy.
Yeah, he was a 3-time Academy Award winner.
Yeah, I know that line.
Yeah, no brag, just fact.
I'll give you a hint. First name Walter.
Yeah, Walter Brennan.
There you go. Walter Brennan said that. Yeah.
I know his name. I just couldn't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
No brag, just fact. Walter Brennan had a Western show in the late 60s.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it. Him and his son, and they were gunslingers.
Thought it was Wagon. Hmm?
No, it was I forget the name of the show.
No, I have to look it up. Because I used to watch it all the time. He used to always say that.
What?
He used to always say that.
No brag. That was his catchphrase.
Yeah. No brag, just fact. What was it? What was it?
I remember watching the show. It was a good show.
Oh, what the hell was the show? The Real McCoys. Yeah, The Real McCoys. Yeah, The Real McCoys. Uh-huh. That was the show.
The Real McCoys. You sure?
Mm-hmm. Bobby, you guys are funny. It's a neutral performance based. But WNBA, it's a neutral performance based league.
No, that's the wrong show, Rob.
No, it was a series.
No, it's called The Guns of Will Sonnet. That's where he said this show. He said that line all the time. The Guns of Will Sonnet was where he said, "No brag, just fact." I'm 100% sure because I saw episodes of it a few years back.
It was a sitcom. Let's see.
Yeah, no, The Guns of Will Sonnet is about him and his son. You can look it up.
Let's see. Huh.
I never heard of the WNBA until Caitlin Clark came around. I didn't chew you out. I was just like, why would you say that? Like, refer to the guy as the Jewish guy. Like, who would like say that? Like, why would you even say what you thought he was? That's just kind of weird for me.
Oh, yeah, you're right. The later ones. Yeah. Guns of Will Sonnet, 67, 69. Yeah.
The Verdict was
Guns of
and,
Will.
and Verdict was an excellent movie, but I like Paul Newman's performance in it, and
Gloryville with Matthew
some of the
McConaughey.
law stuff was a little
No,
wrong.
Matthew McConaughey
It was a good movie. I like The Verdict. She was tossing one in the parking lot. I said that Caitlin Clark's range is so far that as soon as she gets out of the car in the parking lot, you should be doing what's her Kelsey Plum did to her in the All-Star game, fronting her, get you right on her. You pressing me?
Hey, Vadim, I won my one fantasy league. I kicked butt. I'm in first place, and I essentially in the league, if you have the most points every time, you get like $15. So it was a $75 buy-in. I already got after yesterday. I got my $75 back from my fantasy league, and I'm in first place. So I'll get some more. I'll be in the playoffs. I have Bijan Robinson, but it's just going to add up the points. I'm gonna have like over 170 points in my fantasy. Thanks, yeah. I know. I never win anything.
Plum doesn't belong in the W. Kelsey Plum to the sky.
Thanks, Vadim.
You won't know Fever's going to have until February 1st. That's when the signing can start. They can start signing free agents February 1st. I think you can register as a free agent like January 24th or 3rd or something like that.
Okay, Bobby. Yeah, I watched some. I mean, I remember the Houston Comets. That's Comets. I was going to say that, Basil. I went to two bar mitzvahs.
Rob is Jewish.
I went to 2 bar mitzvahs. That makes me Jewish. I had my yarmulke on.
Did you hear that Asia Wilson had a heart attack when she found out that Caitlin Clark had Time Athlete of the Year?
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, that's the whole thing with this Caitlin Clark thing. No one would be watching the W because of Asia Wilson, Breanna Stewart, and
No.
I'm sorry, no one would be watching the W because they're watching it because of Caitlin Clark, and then they just don't even give her any kind of props or any kind of thing. We didn't know she was going to be this famous. It's so idiotic. It's crazy.
Asia Wilson's the most unlikable MVP in any sports league right now by a large margin.
Pain in the ass for time. Well, yeah, whenever they mention it.
Well, I hope you're taking care of your ass then.
Yeah, Asia. Yeah, Mitchell might be locked in. I think boxing. I think they got her. I think that's their main focus.
Bobby, I was raised a Catholic. You were right, but I'm not a Catholic anymore.
I'm a Baptist. I'm from the Baptist.
You're the Baptist?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a human being.
I'm the Baptist.
I'm a Catholic.
Yeah, you're right, Joseph. Such an enduring personality. It's a great word. Very enduring, yeah.
Like, there's nothing likable about her. Seriously, it's like, give me one thing that she's never shown a sense of humor. She's never said anything insightful, intelligent. She's never like complimented other people. She's like a narcissist, an egomaniac. Give me a quality that's likable about her.
Yeah.
I never see her like being nice to other people or complimenting other people either. Like Asia's prettier than Angel. I don't even. Who cares? I don't find either one of them pretty, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, it's sad about Randy Moss got cancer. That's He's fighting cancer. That really hurts.
He has a mean rebound.
That one hurts. Yeah, Randy Moss, his cancer diagnosis. That's like,
He had an operation that was successful, so I'm not sure what kind of danger he's in right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to see what kind of cancer did he have. Yeah, he had cancer. My wife's a cancer survivor too, so she had tongue cancer.
I'm like George Carlin. I worship the sun. That's what George Carlin said.
What did he say?
George Carlin said he worships the sun. That's his sun god. That's what he
No, his sun god.
Sun.
Nova Scotia, Joseph. Nice. You guys had a good hockey team. You used to play against our Rochester Americans. You guys had a hockey team. You had this guy they called Big Bird. He was this guy he was like 6'6". I played for Nova Scotia.
So are the games at some of them at the same time? They overlap today. One's at 8 and one's at 8:30. Oh, the Bears game just started.
Yeah.
Right, let me turn it on. Bears Vikings. Turn that on. I didn't even watch Pardon the Interruption yet today. I got busy with something.
Brooks Bowers. What station is the NFL? ABC in 30 minutes. Oh, ABC. Okay.
Well, it doesn't matter. My YouTube, but they raised the prices on YouTube TV again.
I know, huh? Yep. It's such a ripoff.
It's been raised twice, and I've only had the thing for 2 years.
That's why I dropped them. I have Sling TV. I dropped them.
What is it? Sling?
Yeah, Sling TV. Yeah.
You get everything the YouTube TV has.
Well, the thing is, you get to pick what package you want. I have you could have this one package. It won't cost you that much, but I would because I watch other things. You probably would like this one package they have. It'll cost you like maybe $30. Just go look it up. You can look it up and see what their plans
Sling
are.
TV.
I think you would like it. It's cheaper than
YouTube. I
YouTube.
got it for 54 for 3 months, and 64, and then went up to 72, and then I went up to 82. It's like, come on, you can't just raise it like that much every year. I know they're adding other features to it, but still.
No, the features don't even matter. It's like,
and it included my internet, my phone, and it used to be like $190. I said, well, I'm not going to get Comcast anymore. And now it's about that price now. So I got internet for $50 from Verizon, and I got that for like $65. I go, I'm saving a lot of money per month, but they care a lot more than the NBA players.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they care in what way? Do they care? What do you mean they care? Care in what way?
I don't think they care at all.
I don't know what you mean by they care. But who knows? Joseph Diaz, 4 adult kids, daughters are school teachers, both cut and fed as well. Who's Joseph Human? Who's that?
Where's the Chicago game on?
When is it on? It's on now.
Never mind. Oh yeah, I got it. Oh yeah, I got it. I got it. It's on ESPN3.
What is it? It's on ABC, ESPN.
Yeah, ESPN3. Yeah.
Let me see. Oh.
4-1 Bears. Yeah, typical Bears.
They kept losing games, and they fired their coach because he found different ways to lose each week. Not calling the timeout.
They're fourth one to make it.
Rob, after
that was
call a timeout. They said we got Christy. We have the male version of Christy Sides. Said no one to call a timeout.
Exactly.
He's the male version of Chris Sides. He can't last here. We think we're in Indiana. No, we're in Chicago. What's his name?
Joseph. I wanted to be when I came back from Taiwan. I wanted to be a teacher, but I don't think I would last. Just a sub. I wanted to be a teacher when I came back here from Taiwan, but the way these kids are now, I wouldn't last a week. I'm too old school. I'd be out. They'd have me in jail already.
Yeah, Rachel Ann Marie D'Amato. She said, "So much drama. I'm done with the WNBA." She said she's not going to cover the drama part of that anymore. She can do whatever she wants. She has so many viewers.
Huh. Alrighty. Well, y'all, I'm gonna start getting dinner ready, and we won't see you next Monday because of the holidays. So everyone, wish everyone Merry Christmas and enjoy yourself. Maybe I'll catch you.
We got a field goal attempt coming up in the game.
Yeah. Who? No, Chicago went for it. You're behind.
It's good. Minnesota just scored.
Yeah, field goal.
3-0. All right. You guys.
No, he says he won't be here next Monday.
I said I would do it next Monday.
You would or wouldn't?
I would. I am doing it next Monday. Yeah.
Oh, you are.
Yeah. Anyways, the Packers play on Monday night. Then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tuesday I fly to my mother's.
Oh, I thought you said that you were going out because you had.
No. I'll do it. I can do it on the 30th too, because that's not New Year's Eve.
Let me see what my schedule is. Let me see if I'm in there. Let me see my schedule.
Better get rid of the dough.
See if I'll be here. They give me Mondays off, which is cool.
We're on for next Monday. What about you, Rob? Are you working next Monday?
That's what I'm checking right now. Checking my schedule. 23rd. No, 23rd I'm working.
All right.
Oh, my God. We close at 10? Oh, they extended the hours again because of the holiday.
When does Colorado play? They play on the 28th or 29th or something. Colorado. Yeah, the games start on Friday night, right? Notre Dame's playing Friday night, I think, or someone's playing Friday night, and the playoffs start. I don't know. They got. Bowl games.
Bobby, if we leave it to the states, those states like Mississippi and Louisiana, they're already horrible with education.
Yeah, games start Friday night. Notre Dame plays Friday night. I think Colorado doesn't play till the following week. All right. Now's a good time. You guys gonna do politics?
Yeah, now's a good time to go. All right.
We'll see you guys.
I won't be here. You just have Mark. You're gonna have Mark on next Monday. So enjoy, Mark. If I don't see you guys, have a great holiday. Merry Christmas.
Anyone want to donate to this channel? There's super chats and super thanks and a link to PayPal. If you want to donate to the channel, you can. All right. Other than that, Rob, any ideas for videos tomorrow? I know everybody did a video today about Juju stat padding, so we could do one on that if you want. Today,
I think we should do it on. I think we should do a video on Angel Reese and how how perfect body she has.
Got a body she has. All right, I got. There's plenty. There's plenty of bikini photos that I could put in the thumbnail. All right. Do Juju only sell in stadium? Yeah. Peace out. Yes. Favorite sports movies of all time. We could do that. We could do it on NBA having too many 3-point shots. So at least we're talking about sports instead of politics. All right. See you guys
No
later.
politics.